All right, I'll start the presentation. This is Taehyun Kim from Pozalabs, an AI music startup company. Today I'm thrilled to present to you a strategic approach to generate copyright-free music with AI amidst competitive global AI landscape. I will share with you how rapidly the world is evolving with the assist of AI in music generation and the strategies we are embedding to stay ahead in the competition. First, let me share with you this beautiful piece of jazz, completely created by Pozalabs AI. Before we move on to talking about how this music was generated, let me walk you through the overview of Pozalabs. About the AI, we utilize our own proprietary music data to train the AI model. For the past 6 years, we have accumulated 1 million music samples. With this large amount of finely refined data, our system can generate high-quality music of diverse genres. Since we do not use any external data, we are free from copyright infringement concerns. Most of other AI music generation companies don't take an approach as ours, as we construct our own music data for training. And that's the part of reason we are receiving so much acclaim and attention in the global market. As you've just heard, our technology generates music with quality resembling that made by human composers in only 5 minutes. To create music of such high quality, we found human input, specifically composers' contributions, to be necessary. From pressing musical notes, converting the notes into the sounds of musical instruments, to mixing and mastering, we constructed individual models applicable to each step of music composition, and then combined them into one seamless process. Minimizing the generation time throughout all these different steps was another significant milestone for us. With this dataset construction and technological strategy mentioned, we were able to establish a solid foundation in the market, which has resulted in providing 5,500 soundtracks to our B2B clients to date. Of the 5,500 soundtracks, some were used in film, TV dramas, and entertainment shows, while others served as theme songs for conferences like the World Knowledge Forum in 2022. We also collaborate with artists and producers. One good example is the Slate Music album, Dreamscape, which we co-released with pianist Yoon. Our goal is not to replace artists and composers, but instead to continually work toward creating an environment where artists, producers, and even the general public can leverage and harness this technology. Now, I will walk you through how Pozalabs pursues business with AI music generation technology. As you may already know, the amount of video content uploaded online is constantly increasing. When we examine the statistics, 330,000 hours of video are uploaded every minute on YouTube alone, and more than 3.7 million videos are uploaded online daily. In contrast, the availability of copyright-cleared music for use in all this video content is highly limited. If they choose to use licensed music, which pretty much applies to every song released through record labels, music publishers and distributors, they need to go through a very complicated licensing clearance process. It is very rare that music composed by humans is freshly served on the table right away, and the ownership share of licensed music is distributed among different stakeholders involved in this process, such as music distributors and digital services providers. Furthermore, It simply costs too much to commission music from human composers, and generally, it takes a long time. We recognize the status quo of the music supply chain as a business opportunity and choose to employ artificial intelligence in the music generation process to solve the problem. Over the past few years of working with diverse clients, we have received a considerable amount of positive feedback and have observed a very high retention rate. We have become confident that with the assist of AI music generation technology, we can not only solve ongoing problems in the music market, but also make high quality music accessible to everyone at a very, very, very low cost. These are some of our clients, which include prominent companies in the South Korea entertainment and IT industries. Since we provide background music and music has no borders, we believe our achievements in the domestic market will be applicable in the global market as well. Now, I'd like to discuss potential strategies for competing with the global AI music companies and how to produce controlled high-quality music based on the commute paper that was published at NeurIPS. As I briefly mentioned before, we adopted a music generation process that resembles the process done by human composers. Of many different AI models we utilize, one technology that we are most proud of is the note generation technology. You can think of writing note stems into a music manuscript, but to be more clear, it is a MIDI file generation technology. The paper elaborating on this technology was published at one of the world's most prestigious AI conferences called NeurIPS last December, proving Pozalabs AI technology to be highly competitive. The core concept of this technology is to generate music not note by note, but rather in the unit of samples. These samples embed different metadata such as BPM, genre, key, and instrument, which are then combined to create a complete piece of soundtrack. In the case of AI image and text generation, a vast amount of data is available on the internet. However, that is not the case in the music domain. Simply put, the scarcity of data makes it difficult to build a self-supervised foundation model for music composition. To overcome this obstacle, we employ two strategies: divide and conquer and successful objective breakdown of music. The divide and conquer strategy enabled us to construct a pipeline for music generation using multiple models that are assigned specific tasks, and rather than relying on a single model to perform all the work. Moreover, the key to achieving a successful objective breakdown of music lies in creating a high-quality data set that is well-tagged, easy to understand for a computer, and is objective. Our research and development in AI music generation is based on these two strategies, which have enabled us to build the most high-performing AI model currently available. Here is a point I want to make to everyone. The widely accepted large-scale model is not the exclusive solution for making industrial applications of AI. Instead, we must leverage our expertise and experience from our respective fields, make our best attempt to dissolve that wisdoms into data, understand the capabilities and limitations of artificial intelligence, break down complex problems into components that can be effectively processed by AI models, then tackle the problem. By following this approach, we may be able to uncover valuable insights to previously unanswered questions. Based on the MIDI file generation technology mentioned earlier, let me walk you through what combinatorial music generation looks like. Since we understand the limitations of artificial intelligence, we tasked our AI with only what it is capable of. As you will soon hear, the samples produced in stage 1 are somewhat basic. However, when combined during stage 2, it suddenly turns into a beautiful piece of music. The piece you are about to hear in stage 2 was created by merging only 5 samples that were generated from stage 1. This is the first sample. The second, third, fourth, last but not least, the fifth sample. Based on the designated combination method, each of the five samples created in stage 1 is positioned as it is shown here. Now, let's listen to the piece that results from the merging of these five samples. How did that make you feel? When I heard it for the first time, to me, it was mind-blowing. Thanks to AI and our strategies, we can produce an infinite number of unique samples by utilizing various combinations of metadata. Now, imagine a world where everyone, even you and I, can create our own music. What would it be like? Many of us here may wish to create our own music, but feel that we lack the necessary skills or knowledge to make one. With AI technology, even those without a musical gift will be able to effortlessly create music. Professional composers can also benefit from AI technology, reducing repetitive tasks and gaining new inspirations. At Pozalabs, we are dedicated to igniting creativity, and we will continue to press on. Thank you for listening. This was Taehyun Kim from Pozalabs.